So in this experiment today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking an image and then we're going to be doing a process with it. And maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes, something like that. And the aim is to let something arrive, to have an experience, to do something different to what we so often do during our day, where we're trying to get this to happen or to make this thing be a certain way. Here, we're actually being a lot more receptive, and we're going to follow the prompts which I suggest and just see what happens. Maybe nothing will happen. Maybe you'll notice some kind of movement. The main thing is that you're not trying to get a result. You're seeing what it's like to just allow a bit of space, but as I say, something to arrive. Now, you can stop at any point. Sometimes these things can bring up irritation or emotional frustration or something else, delight, happiness, insight. It's important to know that there's no prizes for forcing yourself through to the end. Just do it, see what happens, let it unfold. We'll start now with just becoming a little bit more present. And if you notice your body and whether you're sitting or standing, probably best not to do this if you're moving in a car or something like that or driving. This is a static for safety purposes. So become aware of the pressure of the surfaces where your body is contacting either your chair or the ground. And just notice what that's like. You can, if you want to, just be still and notice the way the pressure is like that, or you can experiment with moving a little bit so you get a bit more feedback. Just noticing the different surfaces, where there is more pressure, where there's a bit less, perhaps even areas where there's almost no pressure. And what's your breath doing? No need to change it, although you may already have. But just as you stayed a little bit with that pressure, allowing yourself to notice your breath. And I'm going to bring up this image now. And what I'd like you to do is just notice what happens inside you as you look at this image. What happens inside you and your thoughts? No need to make anything happen, your feelings, just noticing how you react to this picture. Is there a particular area of this picture that you're drawn to? Or are your eyes moving from one part of the picture to another? Or are you taking it in all with a kind of diffuse gaze? Just notice how you're engaging with this picture. Now see what it's like to focus in on one or a few of the clouds. And see what happens in your body-mind when you do that. And if you are ready to, then direct your attention away from the clouds towards the blue sky. Notice what happens for you there. Now direct your attention to the sun in the corner. What do you notice when you hold your attention? And now allow yourself to look at the whole picture, all at once. So this very, very simple exercise, which can be done with any visual image that we have if we take a little bit of time, is an exploration into how things affect us and how we change in response to those things. And you may have noticed, you may not, but you may have noticed that as you directed your attention to the different parts, the clouds, the sky, the sun, you may have had different feeling states come up. And those feeling states are an experience, obviously, of ourselves. And when we do a process like this, we get to see how we are affected. And this gives us an indication of the level of awareness we can bring to what's going on in our day, so that we can actually see the things which are really nourishing us and the things which are less helpful, and that we can direct our attention between them. So the end, we'll just come back to noticing for a moment our breath, noticing the pressure of our body against the surfaces it's resting on. Does it feel similar or does it feel different? And of course, if you have any feedback, I would love to hear it in the comments below or message me directly. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.